So I thank God for the technology that they can be in touch. Auntie Ruby, we want to wish you good health, lots of joy, lots of happiness in your days with your wonderful, wonderful people, your lovely girls and a lovely family that you have. Thank you, Linda. Linda, particularly. Linda, Linda was the magnet that drew this whole thing together. In the chat, she was the person we were connecting with right through up to this point. Thank you, Linda. It was a lot of work. I know it was a lot of work. I want to thank my sister Joyce. Joyce, my doodoo darling shepherd. In Dominica, when we love somebody, we call them doodoo darling shepherd. Joyce is my doodoo darling shepherd sister, my big sister. And around her, I feel impotent because she's just such an organizer. She just takes everything in hand. When she's around, I just go like this. But this is Joyce for you. She is the one who really made sure Mavis is in Trinidad, I am in Dominica. She is in Austin, Katie is in Canada. She was the one who drew those threads together and got us all here. I want to thank you for this, Joyce. This was special. It was so special to us. And I also want to thank all my sisters for ensuring that the children were here to share this wonderful moment. You know, you can have academic achievements, you can have big houses, you can have money in the bank, you can have big cars. But really, what matters is the memories that we have, the wonderful memories that we can keep enshrined in our hearts, the things that that will stay with us, the things we will take with us when we go. So I want to thank you, families, for bringing all these young people together and to see for the little ones to meet their families and to understand and to feel the love of this Christian family. So I am just because that is really important, that we create good memories for our children. You know, this is so important. And Auntie Ruby, you're just such a great part. You're like the queen reigning over all these lovely memories we'll be carrying home with us tonight. So thank you very, very much for being you, for living to 100. And thank you very much for taking care of yourself. And I want to thank your girls for taking such good care of you and bringing you up to this point. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't come to Dominica, come to Dominica because this is the birthplace of Auntie Ruby. So thanks for having us, and we're really, really happy, very, very happy to be here. Like I said, it's those memories that will keep enshrined in our hearts, that will keep us warm and happy to the end of our days. Gabriel was going to say a few words for you, Gabriel.
Oh, well, you're going to have to...
A pleasant good evening, everybody. Auntie Ruby. Auntie Ruby. My name's Gabriel. My name's Burke-Christian. I am the nephew of Auntie Ruby. I'm the son of Wendell Mackenzie Christian, Auntie Ruby's younger brother. My brother Lawson is here, and on behalf of our father, who's no longer with us, he left us in 2011, and our mother, and all our siblings, those who are here and those who are gone, Walsworth, Crystalline, Samuel, Esther, Hildreth, my wife Joan, my children, Samora, Nakona, Esther, of course, we mentioned Esther, who we dearly love, and we dearly love you. You've represented for us so much. It's hard to find words. Poor our dearly beloved pretty cousin teased me this morning because she said, you know, I was going to say all these fancy things. Well, she spoke better than me. So let's give Burke-Christian a round of applause. Because she spoke with this sort of passion and love and dedication to family that is exemplified by what Linda and Christine and Janice and Angela and Winnie represented. Interestingly enough, on our Father's Day of farewell, Winnie was there with Auntie Floss. And she was there in grace to give us support. And we want to say that Auntie Ruby is the first of the family to attain the mark of a century. And so let's say it for her again. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Ruby. Happy birthday to you.
And so with memories of Uncle Burke and Auntie Ruby, of course, they were at the 2002 reunion that the organizer, Joyce Christian, was a motive force behind. Of course, she never takes any credit because Joyce is very modest. Really, her husband knows that. But what I want to really say is that Pearl underlined the importance of family, and we've met new members of our family this evening on all sides. Fine people on all sides. So, one is lost for words, but I'll say a few vignettes. Avis Burke-Christian and William Matthew Christian were legendary in your own time. Her father or grandfather worked in the Panama Canal and acquired a degree of material goods, including a gramophone, which was the only one in the village of Delis. And they had records like Old Swanee River and Paul Robeson. And here is our dearly beloved cousin, Palestrina, the representative of the Christian musical class, and Uncle Lemuel McPherson Christian. Let's have a round of applause for Palestrina. So they schooled their children in music because Uncle could read, Grandpa Christian could read music. How, I don't know, I guess in his travels. And they formed the Christian Family Orchestra in the 1930s. And Lemuel McPherson Christian got an MBE for being a leader for classical music education in the Caribbean in 1966 from Queen Elizabeth II. And Uncle Henkel in I think maybe 72, 73, Pearl might help me out, for education in Dominica. So the Christian family has been about education, about closeness, about achievement, and I just hope that all of us were part of that wonderful legacy that Auntie Ruby represents, that her children represent here in the United Kingdom, Scotland to be exact. We can keep that legacy going, and we can keep that family bond going, keep that love going, keep that dedication to discipline, good order, education, achievement, because that's what our parents, like Auntie Ruby, those who are gone, that's what they would want for us, as Pearl so eloquently outlined. And for all those like Michael and Brenda and Reynold and Paul, Auntie Ruby's grandchildren who are not here today, we speak for them. And for Auntie Kay, who we called Auntie Kay, but she really wasn't an aunt. She was really our cousin, but we called her Auntie Kay. And without getting into too much murky stuff, my father was in the British Army and brought this British Army officer over to the house when he was on furlough on leave, and the gentleman saw Auntie Ruby and was smitten by Auntie Ruby, and the rest is history. Of course, you know, she had something for military guys, so the Royal Air Force guys. Burke showed up, and again he was smitten, and the rest is history. We have 5 queens out of that union, out of that operation. So we can go on and on about legacy and about education and about music, but I think what really encompasses all of it is love. Love of family, love of legacy. And I don't want to say too much more because if I do,
Thank you.
Auntie Ruby, we love you. We feel that you've been exemplary in your grace, in your poise. You know, there's a photograph from the 1940s. You look at that photograph and you say to yourself, my word, gracious goodness me. That's not hard. You know what I mean? Gracious goodness me. So for all of us, on behalf of all of us, the family, you know, when you start talking about names, you always misspoke. So on behalf of all of us, let the love shine through, and not on every morning, be it sunny or be it gray, let your beauty be effervescent and lift us up as with wings on God's eternal good breath. We love you. Thank you very much.